Yeah, man. Water Cooler Talk podcast, Water Cooler Talk Sports. We back around the water cooler tonight. We breaking down this Auburn football schedule, man. Next game, game 7. We talk about those Missouri Tigers, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all know what's coming up next. Water Cooler Talk Sports is coming up next. Let's go, Eugene Asante.
Boys and girls of all ages, you're tuned into the Water Cooler Talk podcast, the biggest podcast in the world. Yeah.
You are now tuned in to Water Cooler Talks, covering everything you love about college football, especially everything going down in the SEC Conference. So, if you love college football, you need to lock in. And now, your hosts, Nick Frazier and Marcus Fitzpatrick.
Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen, man, we appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us here around the water cooler. My name is Nick Frazier, and I'm the person you can't see her, but you can hear her. Tell them who you are, boss man.
Because you know I'm gonna be here. It's Marcus Fitzpatrick. Let's go. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. We are happy that y'all have decided to come back around the water cooler with us and chill with us tonight. And tonight, we got our guy back, the one, the only, Big King Kendall.
Yo.
What's up?
What's going on, fellas?
You know,
What's up, cousin? What's up?
You know how we do. We be making it do what it do, because it can do what it do. Because it can't do
Is
nothing
it?
else but make it do what it do. You know, because you know what they say at the end of the day? The day gonna win. You know what they say? That's what they say. Hey, I'm telling you, bro, it is what it is, man. We appreciate y'all so much, man, for continuing to rock with us here around the water cooler as always, man. Before we get into it, make sure you follow us on Facebook at the Water Cooler Talk Podcast, man. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at the Water Cooler Talk. Always make sure you go over to Twitter and follow us on Twitter at CoolersPod23. And of course, hit the subscribe button, like the video, share the content, and hit the notification bell. Ding. So you know when we post more videos and when we go live here around the water cooler, man. We appreciate y'all so much for continuing to rock with us, man. As y'all know, before we do, let's go into the comment section, man. We got some comments that's going on in here, man. And I'm telling y'all, man, this is great, man. Auburn Dad in the chat saying, War Eagle, let's go. Shout out to Auburn Dad.
What's up, Auburn Dad in the building?
He says, revenge, how sweet it's going to be. He talking about getting that win against Missouri. That's what he's talking about. We got that loss against him, so he's talking about getting that win back against him, man. Anthony Allen, what up, my guy? How you
feeling, man?
He said, let's get it, boys. I'm in the house, baby. War Eagle, fellas. Let's go. What's good? What up? Good? He's saying, what's up, Auburn Dad? What's good? Hey, you TJ. What up, man?
What up, dog? Long time no see, TJ.
What up, TJ? How you feeling, my guy? What's going on, man? Auburn Dad. He said, ain't nothing much, man. He just chilling. He just keeping it doing. Oh, there he go. There he go.
Huggy.
The legend
has entered the chat.
The
Hugster has entered the chat.
Has entered the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Anthony Allen, man, I just watched the old Iron Mike movie. Best boxing movie ever. Go check it out, old heads. I gotta go check it out. What did you watch it on? Did you watch it on Netflix, Hulu, Tubi, Amazon? Which one? Where did you watch it at? So I know where to go. Cause I had to cancel some of that other stuff because it was getting expensive. And I wasn't watching it. I wasn't watching it anyway too.
They take over now. They take over. You ain't careful.
That's what I'm saying, man. I was watching. I had forgot I had Amazon. I hadn't even watched a movie on Amazon in like 7-8 months. I was like, man, I just been paying for Amazon for no reason, man. Like, let me go ahead and cancel that. Ain't nothing to watch. I ain't watching none. Netflix still got it though.
Max hit me like 3 or 4 times across the head.
I discovered Tubi.
Looked at Max.
Discovered Tubi. Tubi is actually pretty good, man. I ain't gonna lie. I like Tubi.
No.
I like Tubi.
No.
I like Tubi.
No.
I'm telling you,
man, Tubi sometimes be hitting though. You gotta strategically go through Tubi, bro.
To tell me, y'all see.
Sometimes Tubi be hitting, bro. Don't sleep on Tubi now. You know,
Tubi be good sometimes, bro. Tubi be good sometimes. Hey, what put me on Tubi was like when I got it, I didn't know it was free. And I was like, well, let me just check it out and see what's going on, man. And so we ain't sponsored by Tubi, so one day hopefully Tubi is sponsored for Water Cooler Talk Sports. But the first movie I watched on was one of my favorite movies when I was growing up was Baps. And I was like, oh, they got Baps on here. Let me watch and see what's going on, bro.
Okay. Well, I take that back. When you watching like the old original, then cool. But these new just actors that they just put on them, man. Come on, y'all, no.
Man, listen, man, it's free. I be Tubi. I ain't gonna put it down. I watched Jeepers Creepers on Tubi. I was like, man,
Jeepers Creepers,
old classics.
Yeah, I was watching like
for real though,
man. It was dope. I'm telling you. I mean,
I made me want to just sit back and turn the lights off and just watch one of them old classics in here.
I'm telling you, bro. When I saw it, I saw Baps. I was like, oh, I gotta watch Baps, bro. I like Baps. Baps, one of my favorite movies of all time. To go with Baps, Like Mike, because I know all the words to Like Mike. And what's the one with it's another like kid movie. I'm not gonna go into the adult stuff that I wasn't supposed to be watching when I was young. What's the kid movie? Richie Rich.
Yeah.
Like Richie Rich. That's the other one. Yeah, that's the other one I like, man. Yeah, man. So I ride with it, man. Jeepers, creepers, where'd you get those peepers? You got them from them people on the side of the road. That's where you got them from.
Man,
man. Hey, man, we appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us here around the water cooler as always, man. We getting into this talk. As y'all know, for the month of May, we're doing programming note. No show tomorrow. We will not be live tomorrow. There will be no show tomorrow. Some other things came up, so we have to take care of those. But there will be no live show tomorrow. We'll be back Thursday and Friday is when we'll be back. But no show Wednesday. No show tomorrow. But we appreciate y'all as always. No show tomorrow. But let's get back to it. As you all know, we've been breaking down this Auburn football schedule for the 2025 season. We started with Baylor on the road, came back home, looked at Ball State, broke them down, looked at South Alabama, broke them down, went back on the road for our first SEC game at Oklahoma, then went on the road again the next week and looked at Texas A&M SEC game. Then we had a bye week, came back home for the first SEC home game, which is Georgia. And today, game 7, we're going to look at the Missouri Tigers for second SEC home game at home at the crib. And we're going to take a look at that and we're going to break that down, man. How y'all feeling about this game before we get into it? What's y'all thoughts on this, Kendall? What you got?
We'll beat Missouri.
We said that last year.
Yeah, but the factors and players and stuff like that, and the new additions that we have, I think we will take care of Missouri at home.
All right, Marcus.
Yeah, I feel like we'll take care of Missouri this year. I feel like Auburn dad said it best. This is a revenge game. But like I said, it's tough to count Missouri out, man. Every year, Missouri is kind of like that sneaky good team in the SEC. Like, you don't like the reason why they always go up under the radar, but they always end up being pretty decent in the SEC. So I think it's gonna be a tough game, but I think Auburn pulls it out just off the revenge factor alone.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping to see what Auburn gonna do in that. I'm can't wait to see what Auburn gonna do in that game.
Yeah, you're looking at what they did when they switched offensive coordinators in 2023. Who's their current offensive coordinator? He got there in 2023. They went from being a 6-7 team to an 11-2 team, and then last year they were a 10-3 team. And we'll see what they are this year. I mean, they got some additions. My overall question about Missouri is depth. I don't know if they have the depth this year to keep up with other schools. Now, they have some players. Don't get it twisted. They have some players. I think the quarterback position is probably still up in the air. Drew Pine is not there anymore. Bo Pribula, who transferred in from Penn State, he'll be more than likely a starting QB. But other than that, I think they're pretty solid everywhere else. The offensive line will have some. Offensive line, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be great, and it's not gonna be all the way bad. It'll be decent, put it like that. But yeah, they have some experience. That's what it'll be. But let's get into it, man. Missouri Tigers. offense, man. So as you all know, Eli Drinkwitz is the head coach for the Missouri Tigers. But Kirby Moore is the offensive coordinator. As I stated before, he got there in 23. The 23 season was his first full season there. And helped transform that team on the offensive side of the ball from a 6-7 team in the previous season to an 11-2 overall record with them. Kirby Moore coached at Fresno State before that. Coached at Fresno State in a number of positions. He was a wide receivers coach. Then he became the passing game coordinator to add to the wide receiving coach. Then he became the OC and the QB coach for a season before he was hired on in 2023 to be the OC and QB coach at Missouri. What can you expect from his offense? Right there on the screen. It's an adaptable offense, man. He adapts to what his player to what his players do best. That's what he does. Now I know we all watched the game last year. But if everybody remembers, Brady Cook got hurt early in that game, came back in the game. And when he came back in the game, the offense looked totally different than when Drew Brown was in the game. Yeah. So he had to adapt on the fly. Kept him in the game. Actually, Auburn actually was up 17-6 in that game. But when Brady Cook came back in there, it was a different ball game. He led them down the field. Then he didn't throw a touchdown. He scored a 2-point conversion in that game. But he led them down the field and got him in scoring position to actually help the team win. The offense was moving. But then of course he got hurt that game, and then the rest of the season they kind of just limped towards that 10-win season last year. But if he was healthy and they actually were able to, and they were actually able to stay healthy during the season, they probably would have looked a little bit stronger. They're gonna run some 10 personnel, they're gonna run some 11 personnel, they're gonna run the pistol formation. You're gonna see that out of this Missouri offense. One thing that he likes to do is he likes to play ball control with the with offense. He likes to be efficient. Likes to be efficient with his plays. He likes to throw the ball down the field, but he wants to do it efficiently. I don't know how you do that, but he says he wants to be efficient throwing the ball down the field because that's a 50-50 chance that ball could be completed and things stuff like that. So I guess in my mind, I look at it and I say he tries to throw the safe passes, which potentially ends up being more like, tight ends or the short stuff to where it's high percentage throws and let your playmakers make plays. And he's doing that to set up the explosive plays down the field. Because one thing that I was reading an article back in 2023 when he was hired, and Eli Drinkwitz was saying one thing that attracted him to Kirby Moore was the fact that he could design an offense around throwing the ball 30 or more times down the field and completing 60 to 70% of the passes in the game. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. So it'll be interesting, man. What do y'all think about this Missouri offense and what we potentially could see from them this season? We're gonna start with Marcus. What you got, Marcus?
I like our chances.
Okay.
Like you said, he likes to throw the ball. I feel like our secondary is our strong point. And we have great edge rushers. And with Durkin, man, who Durkin is, I think he will time up some great blitzes in this game.
Okay.
I think his blitz packages with Riddick will be very timed and strategic, I would say.
Okay.
And I think that with how strong our secondary is gonna lead to a lot of turnovers in this game.
Okay. Strong. Okay. Kendall, what you think?
I mean, I have to agree with Marcus to a certain degree. I mean, you're still talking about the same person that turned the football program around. I mean, like you said, it's a 6-7 win team to a 11-2 win team, and constantly being mentioned, and to my opinion, has made that step of where we're trying to get to as a football program. So,
Exactly.
you also too got to play in the factor that we are playing, even though the secondary is our strong point. We are playing some young talent, young good talent, but also can we challenge ourselves to be disciplined? Like you said, he's gonna challenge us down the field, but if we can't cover the short and intermediate things, and then we try to switch over. I've seen it many times on our defense. We try to fix that temporary bleeding, and we're just being set up for an overhaul pass on the back end. So, like I said, can we challenge each other to play disciplined ball, good, clean disciplined ball? And like I said, if we do that, easy win. May not be that easy, but I still see a 2 touchdown win.
Okay. All right. 14 points. Oh, wow. Wow. At least 14. Okay, then.
Bro.
All right. I feel like I feel like Arkansas is a trap game. I'm gonna be honest with you. And this game is right before Arkansas. And you're gonna be coming off of a game against Georgia that I think Auburn should win, and I think Auburn potentially could win by what some would consider a sizable amount. I would say probably so. I think Auburn can win that game by a touchdown against Georgia, at home. My question is, is Missouri or is Arkansas the trap game? For Auburn going into the back half of that. Oh man, going into the back half of that schedule. So
you want to answer that?
I'm trying to make myself not say this is a trap game because I actually believe that trap game is Arkansas. I
Yeah,
think that's
I can agree
Auburn
with you.
lose. I think that's a game Auburn loses the trap game, and I'm trying not to say this is 1-2, but I think the home field advantage at Jordan Hare gives them that
Exactly.
that edge there. Y'all thoughts?
Yeah. That you took the words right out of my mouth. I mean, a part of me saying the 2 touchdowns was because of the Jordan Hare atmosphere. I don't know. I I'm almost certain that we'll be sponsored by Nike,
Yeah.
and fans are pretty hyped up about it. I know I am.
I am too. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Man,
I'm be real. If I wish it was Jordan, I ain't gonna lie. I wish it was a Jordan brand.
mm,
I kind of wish it was a Jordan brand, but I Nike is cool too. It's the same
but
thing.
hey, Nike the OG.
They are. They are. I get you.
So hey, I just hope we have, or the students that play have the free range to come up with still keep it traditional with the same traditional colors, but be able to express themselves a little bit more with uniform. I'll be happy to see that. But like I said, back to the question. Like I said, I just give us the edge because we're playing at home.
Yep. Yep.
So that's why I wouldn't necessarily think it's a trap game. Although, later on down the line, I do have my concerns about another potential trap game, and it's at home. But I don't know.
Okay. All right. I mean, I can't. And if I had to guess, I would probably say the trap game you thinking about is probably Kentucky.
Yes.
I
Yes.
had a feeling that's what it was.
Yes.
I mean, I feel I understand where you coming from with the Kentucky thought process, because this potentially and we're gonna talk about Kentucky too. We're gonna break Kentucky down as well. But I feel like this potentially, and this is just pre before we get into it, I feel like Kentucky could potentially be, this could be the year that Stoops be like, all right, I'm back in my saddle, because I wholeheartedly feel like last season was just an aberration of what Kentucky could have been. For the simple fact, because I honestly feel like he thought he wasn't gonna be there last season. He was planning on being at Texas A&M as the guy, and then at the last minute, it just broke apart. And now you still you back at Kentucky. I wasn't planning on being in Kentucky this season. What you talking about? I was planning on being in Texas A&M in College Station. And now you gotta he had to refigure his mind back to being in Kentucky. What they call it, the bluegrass state. And just being able to make that work. So we'll see what happens with that, man. Let's go ahead. Let's move to the defense side of the ball. Corey Baton. I hope I'm saying his last name right. Defense coordinator, man. This dude has been in college football for like 3 decades, like a long time. He's coached at Arkansas State. He's coached at Ole Miss. He's coached at Florida Atlantic with Lane Kiffin when Lane Kiffin was the head coach there. He's coached at Hawaii. He was a defensive coordinator at Hawaii. He coached 1 season at Liberty with Hugh Freeze.
Mm-hmm.
And he coached at South Alabama for 3 years. He was a defensive coordinator at South Alabama before he became the defensive coordinator at Missouri as well. What are you going to see from his defense? He has an aggressive style defense. 4-2-5. He'll play the nickel type defense. Sometimes he'll roll that into a 3-3, 3-3-5 defense. He'll still keep it in the nickel. He just changed the front. What he wants to do, he wants to create tackles for loss. So he's going to bring pressure. He wants to create turnovers. And he wants to get sacks on his defense. And when you look at what they did in the offseason by what they got on the defensive side of the ball, their starters are going to be really good. My problem with Missouri is the depth. I don't think they have the depth behind them to make up for when their starters have to come off the field and get a breather. That's my question. Y'all thoughts on what we potentially see from Missouri's defense coming up this year in 2025?
Well, are we talking about the whole season, or are we talking about
just for the game? What do you think? What do you think
for this game? I think it's going to be very tough for our offense to move the ball because he worked with Hugh Freeze, so he kind of knows a little kind of what Hugh Freeze likes to do or likes to go to. So I think it's gonna be a struggle at times, but I think eventually we figure it out.
Okay. So do you think? So what matchup are you looking for in this game? Because I'd say the matchup that I'm looking for. I'm looking in this game right here. Yeah, this game right here is literally the receiving room. I think the receiving room should.
They got to show that they're the best receiving room in the country in this game.
No, I'm not. I mean, they will, but I'm saying in this game, I think the biggest matchup in this game, in this Auburn's offense against Missouri's defense, is going to be the receiving core. Like, this is the game where Eric Singleton, Malcolm Simmons, Cam Coleman, Sam Turner, Perry Thompson, Ratio, all those guys should have career days when it comes to passing the ball. They should have career days in this game.
But the matchup that I'm looking for, and you both of y'all skipped over, was the protection, the offensive line.
Okay.
I mean, they have I'm not gonna say a very good defensive line, but they are talented.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're talking about offensive line, will they be able to hold up against that flex, bringing that extra linebacker, or coming, like you said, with pressure? Because like you said, last year we struggled at times with picking up blitzes. We got beat on some of them. But like I said, the offensive line, man, is the offensive line gonna hold up and be consistent all 4 quarters? Now, if the offensive line hold up, then I have to concur with you about it should be a big day with offensive wide receiver room.
Here's my response to that. They have Zion Young, young defensive end, who was there. Edge. They brought in Damon Wilson, who transferred from Georgia. He'll be the other edge.
Mm-hmm.
And they have transfer from West Virginia, Josiah Turner. He's a linebacker who's going to be in there with Tristan Newsome, who's coming back. So those 4 guys in the box are going to be good.
Right.
Do I think Auburn's offensive line is good enough is prepared enough to stop them? On the edge, I feel Chaplin is an NFL left tackle, so I think you don't have no problem there. Because he hasn't, and I'm not jinxing him, but he hasn't given up a sack. He didn't give up a sack at all when he was at Virginia Tech. I think no, my bad, take it back. He gave up less than 5 sacks. I said that wrong. When he was at Virginia Tech in 2 seasons. Right tackle, depending on who's gonna be who's gonna be on the right tackle, who's gonna be on the left side of the defensive line for them, whether that's Wilson or Young, you got Mason Murphy right there, who potentially gonna be the starter. So not exactly sure how that's gonna look and things and stuff of that nature. So it's gonna be interesting to see. But I tell you this much. On the back end, man, the safety room has depth, but they don't have like a guy back there that's like the guy, except for I think his name is Jalen. I'm looking at it right now. Jalen Catalone. He's a transfer. He's like the guy that everybody knows is gonna be the guy in the safety. But other than that, cornerback, safety room, everybody else is kind of up in the air who's gonna be the man. But I mean, you look at Batum. Batum is a safeties and DB type dude, so I'm guessing he's gonna coach him up. Everywhere he's gone, whatever team he's been on, if he hasn't been a DC, if he was a DB,
he changed the culture. That's why I said that's why I think that Auburn will struggle in the beginning, but I think Hugh Freeze will figure it out. This is one game I have. Oh Lord, please don't let me say it, but I have a little bit. I have faith in Hugh Freeze to do the right thing in this game. Please don't make me eat. Ooh, please don't make me eat this.
You funny, bro. You funny,
bro. I'm just saying, bro. We know how this go. But all right, I have faith that he will do what he was supposed to do in this game.
Okay.
Because I think the defense will get turnovers. I think Missouri lost a lot, man, and you got to take that into account. And with Durkin gaining a lot, and with the scheme that we run and what he can dial up with this talent that we have acquired, with inexperienced talent that he got, it can get nasty. Our defense can acute. I think our defense is gonna put up a touchdown in this game.
Okay. All right.
Like I said, it's gonna be discipline. But I was gonna say, fellas, and y'all might have to, today stamp it. But I just truly feel like this year we will get to see a Hugh Freeze offense.
Yeah.
And I really do think, like I was talking to Marcus earlier, man. When he first got hired, I thought it was a great fit for Auburn. Like, I like Hugh. I like you.
Okay.
I like you.
Okay.
Now because of the cards that he was dealt, like he didn't come in like a Kalen DeBoer and inherit the Mount Rushmore. Okay. I mean, but with what he was left, I mean, you look at some of his offense, and we say it time and time again, like his offense is more about the big explosive plays. We didn't have the arm talent to produce those big arm plays. So, I mean, with anybody, if you look at it, just like I told Marcus, you look back at our football career, and I don't mean to get all off subject, but when stuff didn't work,
Talk about it.
When it didn't work, I mean, we had to do what was like the whole season. We went from running the veer to big sexy.
Wild Eagle, baby. Wild Eagle. Let's go.
I mean, it was called Big Sexy.
It was called Big Sexy, yeah.
But I had to tell Marcus, like, I mean, we went all the way up until probably the 5th or 6th game running the veer offense my year to change over to what we said was Big Sexy to run it 3 games. So, like I said, man, like, of course, when you talk about high school and collegiate, it's different levels. So you have to adjust way ahead of time. So with him already having Peyton Thor 1 year, I mean, hey man, look, come on. I mean, we can say play calling, but to go back to one game specific, you know what I'm trying to say. You throw the ball into, like, I mean, coverage. Like that's quarterbacking. That's stuff you learn in the backyard. I mean, that man wide open. You throw it to his bread basket. I mean, look, and you ain't. I can see if it went through progressions. Then you messed up interception. You went to progression. Hey, guy, I'm finna throw you the ball. Here you go. Boom. I mean, we can blame you, but hey, man. But like I said, man, I really think, and I haven't, and I watch a lot of his podcasts, and when he go on and talk to people, I haven't felt this much confidence in Hugh as I feel today or right now. And like I said, it was more of the security of the recruits and talent that he brought in to help me see a vision, or potentially be like, okay, well, Hugh, you got what you needed. I know, a lot of people watched you at Ole Miss, but a lot of people didn't watch you at Ole Miss. I mean, he has a unique style about him. Like, it ain't traditional. So don't go looking for the traditional Auburn. We finna pound the ball, because we ain't finna do that. So, I mean, we finna hand off finesse. Here you go. Boom, boom. Try to get you up. And we finna go over top. So that's why I say I really think a lot of people are gonna be pleased. But we are gonna have some hiccups. And I ain't saying that it's gonna all look peaches and cream, but yeah.
With you right there all the way, man. Let's get to this. Then we're gonna get to the conversation. We're gonna get to the chat. Then we're gonna get to the rest of the conversation before we get up out of here, man. Missouri. Looking at Missouri's recruiting class for 2025, they're ranked number 14 in the nation. Wow, that's pretty good. Transfer portal ranking, they're number 7 in the 2025 transfer portal ranking. That's really good. Looking at the offensive stats from last year, they was putting up 225 yards passing per game, 164.5 rushing, 29 points roughly, and about 390 yards a game. They were putting up on the defensive side. They were only giving up 181 passing yards per game. 136 is what they was giving up. They was only giving up 20 points per game and a total of 318 yards they were giving up per game. Looking at some of their key players that they're gonna have this year, Ahmad Hardy, that was a guy he was a very hot commodity coming out of the transfer portal. This past winter transfer portal, he actually flirted with Auburn a little bit, but ended up going to Missouri. Kevin Coleman, transfer wide receiver from Mississippi State. He's gonna be at Missouri this year. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what the rest of their wide receiver class is gonna look like. I mean, wide receiver core is gonna look like, but I know Kevin Coleman is an upgrade. He's more likely gonna be the number 1 guy. And it seems as if Bo Pribla is gonna be their quarterback transfer from Penn State. Drew Pine, he hit the transfer portal in the spring window. So seems as if that quarterback position is all locked up to Bo Pribla. Brent Norfleet, tight end. He's gonna be a big part of that passing offense
like
for them as well. Yeah, he was big for them last year against Auburn. If y'all remember. Talked about the guy Josiah Turner, who's a linebacker. These 4 guys coming up next: Josiah Turner, Damon Wilson, transfer from Georgia; Josiah Turner, transfer from West Virginia, if I'm not mistaken. Zion Young, who was on the team last year with them; Tristan Newsom, who was on the team with them last year; and Jalen Canelone. All those were he's a transfer as well. Are gonna be some of the studs that they're gonna have on the defensive side. Problem is, I just don't know if they have enough depth behind them. Well, in the safety part of the defense, I think they're pretty deep. But cornerback, everywhere else, I don't know if they have enough depth to keep up with a lot of the teams in the SEC, man. My thought process on Missouri, I think Auburn should beat Missouri by 17 points. I'm just gonna be. I'm gonna be. They should.
You went past the 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Everything.
Explain yourself, Nick.
Yeah. In a utopian society, Auburn should beat them by 17 points. They should. They should just beat. They should beat them by 2 touchdowns plus. But when you look at what's coming on, when you look at Auburn coming off what will, in my opinion, be an emotional win against Georgia. First time beating Georgia since 2017. Then you come in and you have this team coming in who will probably, looking at their schedule, be above 500. They'll be thinking and feeling as if they're in the spot to be in a playoff as well. So if you're in that game, you're looking at two teams that either have 1 or 2 losses each, and they're now competing to get and be in the college football playoff. This game matters for the rest of the season. When you factor that into it, now that actually shrinks it down more to more where this game could potentially be a touchdown game. in my personal opinion, 7 to 10 point game. And things of that nature. But I think Auburn wins this game. And I think it's the fact of Auburn being at home is what is going to help Auburn win this game. So in a utopian society, yes, Auburn should win this game by 17 plus. But when you factor everything else in, I think this is probably a touchdown, 7 to 10 point win, somewhere in that range. And that should be convincing enough to help Auburn with their case of making the playoffs. Y'all thoughts?
Same. I think, like you said, you would expect Auburn to blow this team out, but I think their defense is gonna make adjustments, and I think our defense is gonna put up points. But I think at the end, it's gonna boil down to us being at home, and we'll find a way to figure it out and get the dub.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I agree.
All right. Let's take a look at these chat. Let's take a look at some of the comments that was in while we was talking, man. Anthony Allen said Tubi is the spot. I'm with you, man.
Oh,
Tubi
man.
Spot, bro. I'm telling you, man.
Kelly, you gotta get help, bro.
Oh,
man.
Tubi, bro.
Tubi is the spot.
Like I said, old classic. I'm with you.
Man. You gotta rock
anything, man. Nah, you know how you scroll Facebook and Facebook. Oh, you gotta go watch that new movie on Tubi.
Yep.
You go click on it, and you know it's a downgrade from Lifetime. I ain't finna sit there and watch it, man.
Nah. Oh man, it's good. Tubi got some good stuff on there, man. I'm just gonna be real with you. I like it. Bro. It's good. The only thing that you gotta do is you gotta watch through the ads. They got the ads, and that's how they keep it free. That's the only part.
Yeah.
C Hall, man, he said everybody else, hello, War Eagle fam. Said Tubi okay if you watching the originals.
C Hall, what's up, C Hall?
What I'm talking about, C Hall. My guy, C Hall, man. Auburn that said we should have beat them last year, but gave that quarterback a super serum to go get a win. But they don't have him. You right. Brady Cook ain't there no more. They got a new transfer guy coming in. They're gonna be breaking him in as well. So we'll see what happens, man. C Hall says, man, Missouri should be a second half game. We pull away at the end. I actually like that. A second half, a pull away at the end, probably close game in the first half. Then Auburn pulls away.
They're gonna figure it out. Whatever works in this game is what we're gonna stick with. I feel like.
I hope so, because last year Coach Hugh Freeze was saying he was having trouble not giving the ball to Jarquez Hunter when we was running all over Kentucky. But hey, hopefully we do stick with it. Just being real, hopefully we do. Auburn dad said, man, Fagan gonna get 3 interceptions in that game, man. If Fagan get 3 interceptions, we win by 24 points.
Oh man, it's a blowout.
That's a blowout.
Hey,
blowout.
Crank up the band.
That's what I'm saying.
Start the bus. Nah.
He said we beat Arkansas at their place with PT last time by a lot. You right, we did. 2023? 2023. Man, we beat them like 48-16. But this Arkansas team, for some reason, is different now. And Bobby Petrino there. And Bobby Petrino is a wizard on the offensive side of the ball. We already talked about his brother Paul Petrino.
Didn't that quarterback come back too?
Yeah, Taylor Green back. Another year up on them. Orange shadows on white numbers should be dope. Bring back. Talking about for the jersey.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all. So I don't know if y'all noticed, but if y'all ever watch any of the practice footage from Auburn and y'all see Auburn in the blue practice pants, that was actually something that Under Armour did, and I don't know if it was supposed to happen, but it got like axed at the last minute. Like those blue Under Armour, like those blue practice pants that you see sometimes, that you saw Auburn wearing sometimes, those supposed to be game pants, but it never made it to a game. They never made it to a game. But hey, maybe with Nike, maybe we'll see something different. Who knows?
I want to see that orange though.
I would love to see an orange jersey one time. When was the last time Auburn wore an orange jersey?
They ain't ready for that.
It had to be like the 80s.
Oh, I don't know if it was the 80s though, Nick.
It had to be the 80s last time Auburn wore orange jersey. Had to have been. Because the reason why I remember it, because I was watching the documentary on it. The team came out and warmed up in the blue jerseys. And when they came back out in the orange jerseys. I can't remember what game. It had to be the 80s. What it was. I can't remember. But I know it had to be like the 80s. Tyrone Green, what up, my guy? War Eagle
T Green.
What's going on, man? Auburn ass said, man, they got Zach Calzone as QB. We beat Kentucky. We beat UK badly. I hope so. I hope so, man. Maybe Mark Stoops get that old defensive playbook out and he start calling plays again. Maybe we'll see what happens.
Hey, but you gotta look at it too. Calzado was treated to injuries, man. If it wasn't for the injuries, hey,
he would have been a starting quarterback at Auburn.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, he would have been a starting.
Or he might not have left Mississippi State.
Good point. Rightly, bro. If a head coach could make Hawaii a powerhouse, that'd be the greatest job ever. Don't let Huggy find himself in that spot and be single, bro. I'll strike up the. Shout out to the Huggy Beard, man. Shout out to him, man. Everybody, make sure y'all go subscribe over to the Golden Broom Podcast. My guy Vandy Chris over there, man. Make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to them. Giving y'all some great content over there. Baseball, football, college football, any sport. They talk about sports. Shout out to them, man. Good evening to my friend over at the water cooler. I must say, man, given what Missouri lost, QB, top 2 receivers, top 2 running backs, I have to feel Missouri is going to be bad. I'm not sure see one SEC win. That's a fair statement.
I told you that offense gonna struggle, man. They lost a lot.
It's a fair statement. They did lose a lot. It is a fair statement.
Party in the end zone on the defense. Everybody hit their head on the goalpost.
It's gonna be interesting, man. But you look at what they have transferred in, though. They transferred in, a lot of guys too. They transferred in 4 offensive tackles.
Like I said, I don't think you got players that you're gonna be wild or has wild people, but they have talent.
They're gonna be solid. They're gonna be solid guys. Solid guys. Just that's really solid above average guys.
And if you got a lot of people that's solid doing the right thing, it's hard to beat, man.
Exactly.
It's hard to beat.
The king of the comments, Travell, said, "What it do, my little brother, man?
Yo,
Kendall on the show again. What up, man? What up? He also said Marcus is high if he puts his faith in Freeze. Wow. Faith and Freeze sound like a rallying cry.
I just love work. I ain't indulged in those accusations.
Oh man, look a bit, man. See,
hey, look, I put faith in Freeze this year. I mean,
all right, man. I put my faith in the talent that Freeze accumulated.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing with that though. I mean, you have to have talent in order to run his system. If you don't have that talent, that system is pointless. To me, it showed. Look at his look. You say his system, and we talked about how bad it was last year. Oh, he got to make better coaching decisions. If everything that we're saying is gonna be proven, you got the talent. So let's see this $1 million system.
You right.
Yeah, that's why I said it's no excuse for me this year. So, Ken, how many games you think they're gonna win, man? Because the Nick on record for saying 10.
Yeah, I got them 10. I got to win 10 games.
Oh, like I said, on paper, and I agree with everybody on paper. On paper, this looks like a 10-win team.
Yep, trying to tell y'all, man.
But from sores and agony and working out the kinks, I'm just gonna be real. I think we are a bowl eligible, a good, strong bowl eligible. I mean, talk about,
So is that so? Is a good, strong bowl eligible team? Is that 8 wins?
7, 8.
7, 8 wins. Okay, all right.
And I'm leaning hard towards 7. Oh. Now I think next year will be the year. And here's why I say that. I think we end the season on a strong note. So we get into those good bowl games where it kind of like save Hugh, where it's pressure, but we can look at it and say, hey, he did say we will have an improvement. And like I said, it will be a good bowl game. It won't be like hey, y'all going to play in the Tuskegee Lake Bowl, or something like that. Hey, I'm just being real,
We'll
man.
put the game around the lake, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, we're gonna put the field in the lake. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put the field in the lake. We're gonna play the game in Lake Tuskegee. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it around the lake at the old hospital, right in front of Preston House. That's what we're gonna do with it.
All right.
That's what we're gonna do.
But hey, like I said though, I think, with the talent and people gelling together and stuff like that, we will see like a upward trend towards the end of the season. That's just me.
They should do that. They should make a bowl called Tuskegee Lake Bowl. Boy, that must be packed out. Hey, y'all remember? Let me stop. Let me just move on. He said, "Y'all are y'all talking about Coach AJ?" That was not Coach AJ offense, man. That was definitely not Coach AJ. I'm gonna say it. That was Smith offense. I'm gonna be real.
Smitty.
That was Smith offense, bro. That's what that was.
Oh,
that was
Smitty from the Natty.
Exactly, man. Hugh Freeze was dirty at Ole Miss and had way more talent offensively and all those wide receivers. He is too clean now after finding God. Wow.
Oh man.
Oh man. No, don't do that. We like that. If he found God, that's
yeah.
Another soul that's saved.
Right. But
he been had
hope
God,
we still
man.
gotta
He
live.
was at a Christian school in high school, man. He been had God. What are we talking about?
Oh my God, he got caught so many times he had to go find God and ask for forgiveness. we all need to ask God for forgiveness, bro. Like for real.
Hey, but look, in this new age, can we call it cheating?
Nah, it's not cheating.
This new era.
It's not cheating anymore, man.
So it's almost like I be like, hey man, I can't even look at that, man. Cause look at what we doing now.
It's not cheating, bro. I'm just gonna tell you, it's not cheating. So he can kind of do whatever he wants. He can just go back to what he was doing then. It's fine.
That's it.
It's legal, bro. What you doing? Just do it. Kim on here. I know it's gonna be. I know it's gonna snow. Shout out to Sharp Shoot Podcast, man. I gotta be sharp. Make sure y'all go over there and subscribe.
Man, mind your business, be sharp.
It's gonna snow at Tuskegee. Jay Flowers. I want to see all blue top. I want to see. Oh, I forgot. I said it too fast. It's Mr. Light Skin himself, ladies and gentlemen. Jay Flowers.
What's up, Jay Mike?
All blue top and bottom. All blue top and all blue bottoms.
Oh no, man. I don't know. That's too much blue.
You guys have to remember special teams was bad. So if that part of our game steps up, the rest of our team we're praising. We good, guys. Yeah, I feel with Alex McPherson back. I feel confident in the special teams part, man. I'm just telling you. I feel confident. He's healthy again, and that gives Towns Magoo the opportunity to just get his confidence back.
Oh man, good shot.
I like the new kicker that we got too though.
What's his name? Oh, you talking about the dude from I know who you're talking about. He's from Southern Miss.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about. I can't remember his name. I know exactly who you're talking about. I can't remember his name for nothing where his name is escaping me right now.
Ah man.
Okay, so the orange tops was in 1980. I knew it was the 80s when the orange top happened, man. We gotta have faith in Freeze. I want to win. Yeah, I'm with you, man. We need Coach Freeze to succeed because if Coach Freeze does not succeed, guess what? We in a coaching search. That's where we at, and we back below square one. And if you look, and I'm just being rich. If you look at Auburn's schedules going forward for the next couple of years, bro, we playing Miami. They talk about having a home and home series with Notre Dame. Marcus Freeman ain't going.
He did say that on the podcast the other day too.
I'm telling you, man, we need that stability, man. We need to keep these recruiting classes coming in if we're gonna compete with those teams. So we need Coach Freeze to succeed. It
shocked me when he threw Notre Dame out there.
Yeah, I was like, what?
What?
I said, okay, make it happen then, brother. Hold on.
I said, hey, look, I like your confidence there, pal.
Apparently, it's something that they
working on.
They working on. They just like, hey, we away. We almost there. So that's what it seemed like. So We're gonna see what's up, man. PT could point out on the board where the ball should go. Jackson Arnold can do it in practice. I think that's what he wanted. Yep, yeah, I agree. Yeah, Peyton Thorne gonna be a great coach. That's what Peyton Thorne gonna be. Peyton Thorne is gonna be a great coach. A great coach. Faith and Freeze, I started it. Faith and Freeze counted. All right. Jay Flowers said he got us going 9-3. I think that still keeps in the conversation for the
I'm 8 or 9ish, man.
Man, Huggy Bear said he just realized this was Kendall. Like he recorded the whole show. Shout out to the Huggy Bear.
Cheers.
I just realized who killed him, man. Vandy enjoyed Diego last year because after this, y'all just Vandy again, man. Yeah, no,
I'm sorry. That was funny though.
Oh man. Oh yeah, they 3 subs away from 800 over there at Sharpshooters.
Oh yeah, man. Go over there and do that, man.
Go over there and subscribe over the Sharpshooters, man. They 300 away from hitting 800 subs.
Well, definitely go support.
That's dope. Make sure y'all go over there and hit that subscribe button over there, man, and hit the like button and share their content because they trying to grow too as well. So help them out. The Avengers of YouTube. Hudson Cock is the punter. He's the punter. We're talking about the kicker that came from Southern Miss. What is his name? He was a walk-on. I can't remember his name.
Oh man.
Vanny Chris said, AJ Flowers, we're gonna enjoy it so much. We going black lids, black tops, black pants when y'all come to town. Gonna call those unis Darth Pavi. Oh man, Vanny Chris, man, y'all lost a lot, man. Y'all lost a lot, bro. Y'all lost a lot, man. I don't know. I like Clark Lee, man, but I don't know. We'll see though. We'll see. 7 likes, y'all hit the like button, man. That's what Sharp said, man. That's what he said.
Yeah. I told Marcus early, Vandy gonna go back to being little bro. Going back to being little bro.
Oh man. Auburn football team last wore orange jerseys during the 1980 season, specifically in the game against Georgia. Yeah, I told you it was 1980s the last time they wore those orange jerseys, man. So hopefully we can see those sometime in the future. Kendall got on the running from the police beard. What? I don't know, bro.
From the police.
How's little Huggy, man? How's little Huggy doing? Huggy, how's he doing, man? The orange jerseys were initially worn in 1978 against Georgia and were used sporadically over the next few years. Okay, all right, like that. I wasn't born then, so I wasn't born into the 90s. What JT and Auburn dad? Auburn dad's here. We don't know what JT at. JT,
yeah,
I think I know.
JT praying for him, man.
I think I know where JT is. I think I know. I think JT's with his daughter. He's doing some stuff with his daughter.
Yeah.
Shout out to JT, man.
He did say that.
Hear that? Yeah, he does stuff with his daughter. My bad, Kendall. Huggy be blowing trees. You heard me. Shout out to the Huggy Beard, man. I can't lie, Nick. I don't think Diego gonna ever lose to us. He mad at Freeze. Now I think he lose this year.
That was I told Kendall earlier. I think Vanderbilt might be that trap game, Nick.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Not this year. I think Hugh Freeze. I think they make a mean. I think it's probably more because of the talent around them. Nick, for real, we returned 97% of our offense production, 87% production on defense. Most on the SEC, and on the side, what we lose. Well, here's the thing. All right, that production could have come from 1, 2, 3, 4 people on the side of the ball. When you say production wise, so when you look at production, that's what I mean. How much of that 97% is spread over how many players, or is that 97% encapsulated in 3, 4 people? You know what I'm saying? That's my question. So when we look at like how many starters is Vanderbilt returning? What we looking at, and trust me, we're gonna do Vanderbilt. We're gonna break Vanderbilt down on the show. We're gonna take a look at it. We're gonna see everything that's going on and things stuff like that. But I'm just telling you how much of that 97% is spread over 11 guys, or how much of that 87% is spread over 11 guys. So it's what it is. Auburn dad said, "I'm here, Jay. Like I told you, he there, man." He said, "Vandy Chris with the Google search answer." He said he Googled it real quick. Vandy is Vandy at the end of the day, the nerd school. Vandy is a great school. It's a great school. The Harvard of the South.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
I think y'all mean Doozy. He good. Surgery seems to be successful. Lil Huggy good. I think he was more scared than me righteously. Yeah, man. That's what's up, man. Everything's going good. Everything's going that way.
Love to hear that.
way. Yeah, Vandy. Yeah, we can make it happen. We doing the Vandy. We doing the Vanderbilt show. Which is before the Kentucky game. No, after the Kentucky game, excuse me. So, which is we got Arkansas next. Yeah, so it's like 3 shows. We'll do that. So by next week, we'll make it happen next week. Let's make it happen, Vandy Chris. We're gonna get you on. We're gonna talk about it. DJ gonna put Riddick on Diego the same way Josh Bynes was on Mark Ingram. All right then, man. I'm telling y'all, man. They ready for that revenge. They ready for that revenge. It's a new mindset. It's a new culture in this Auburn locker room, man. It's a new mindset, a new culture. And it's all Auburn locker room. Vandy Chris said he down, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all see it here first. Vandy Chris will be on the show when we do the Vanderbilt breakdown. That's what I'm talking about from the Golden Broom podcast. Vandy Chris will be here. That's what I'm talking about, man. We're gonna make it happen. That's what's up, man. I remember Marcus got a letter from Vandy in high school. Thought he was going to go there for real. Marcus, you got a letter from Vandy. What they say, Marcus? What they say?
Man, it was a letter of trying to invite me to the school to come just take a tour.
You remember everybody used to have them letters. Y'all remember y'all walking into AJ office. It used to be just a bunch of letters on that little table, right? Everywhere. I remember seeing Auburn. I remember seeing Alabama. I remember seeing a bunch of like Jackson State, like Mississippi Valley State. I was seeing a lot of them, bro.
That might have been the problem.
That was never mind.
That might have been the problem.
Never mind.
That's a whole different show, man. That's a whole different show.
Never mind, bro. I ain't gonna. That's off the record. I ain't even gonna. That's never mind.
If y'all don't know what we're talking about, yeah, hey, just me.
Some people in this chat who grew up watching this, they know what we talking about. Never mind, though. That's a whole different conversation for a whole different day. Man, y'all be blessed. Boy, Nick, stop, boy.
I ain't saying that. All I said was I used to walk in the office.
Man, listen, you provoking a whole different.
I didn't say nothing.
You and Kendall provoking a whole different.
All I said that might have been a problem.
I ain't saying a word. I just said
we know what the problem was.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yes, sir.
That's all I'm saying.
This was about SEC football. How
it is about SEC football. No, Coach AJ ain't catching no strays at all. None at all. I didn't say
if the situation would have escalated to that point, we could have said how we really felt, but we gonna stay away from that.
I don't have no feelings. I knew I ain't have enough tape to go to the next level, bro.
Hey, that's it.
I didn't have enough tape.
With that being said, Nick, we just gonna stay away from that topic because we know who did.
Yeah, what it is?
I'm just saying we gonna stay away from that topic because we know who did. I'm just saying. I just don't want to talk about nothing on this.
He been wanting to get this out for the past 17 years, ladies and gentlemen. Let him get it out.
I'm not. Oh, trust me. I said let's move on. Hey,
ladies and gentlemen, y'all
let let's move on.
No, why you keep saying?
That's what I'm saying. We stop. You keep going.
Okay. All right. Not on the culprit. Okay.
Yes, no, we ain't said though. You the one that kept going.
You're right.
Let Marcus vent. We just gonna let him vent. Marcus, this is your vent session. We're gonna be quiet. Get it out, bro. Get it out.
It's over with. I'm not saying nothing live about that situation. We are good.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we are good.
It is what it is. Hey, like you being said, man, bro. The comment I just erased. I didn't put it out there. You my boy Marcus.
Hey, Hug, I'll leave that alone, bro. I'm staying away from that.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate y'all so much for rocking us around the water cooler. Tell them where they can find you at, my guy.
Hey man, I'm on pretty much all social media. Big Ken, on the screen though.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Marcus, what you got to say to people before we get up out of here?
Hey man, y'all be blessed, man. Hey, we will be back Thursday.
Yes.
Until then, y'all stay safe.
Jay Flower said, man, Marcus, I was a fullback for 2 running backs that went D1. I went to college and just studied.
Hey man, all I'll say is, Jay, man, I'm staying away from that. No comment, dog. No,
Hey,
they want it. The people want to know, Marcus. They want to know.
No comment, people. No comment.
You gonna cry the car?
Hey, it's already spilled milk. It's over with. We ain't gonna even talk about that right now.
Oh man, bro.
Hey,
man. You go cry.
I don't even know why you go there me killing. You already know I can go there for real. That's why you said what you said. That's exactly why you said what you said. So I ain't gonna even. All right.
I just asked the question, Marcus.
Is it?
Oh, well, I'm crying. Well, y'all boy crazy.
Is it, man? Hey, no show. No show tomorrow. No show tomorrow. We'll be back. Hold on, wait a minute. Here we go. He said, "Don't tell me it was Rod Downhauer and Woody Wouldn't for recruit Marcus Vanny. That wouldn't be too much of a bragging point. If they was there in 2010, 2011, when we graduated, 2011. We graduated 2011. If they was there around that time, they definitely was.
If Vanny recruited anybody from our school, that's a bragging point.
Well, actually, we did. We had one guy that went to Vanny from our school.
Yeah, Pee Wee Cobb.
Pee Wee went to Vanderbilt.
Pee Wee Cobb.
Yeah.
Pee Wee ended up going to Vanderbilt, and I think he played for I think he was there for like 2 seasons before I don't know if he transferred out or not, but he ended up going to Vanderbilt. Actually went there.
He played. I know he played kid return.
Yeah, and played. Mm-hmm. So shout out to Pee Wee, man. So it is what it is. Yeah, man. No show tomorrow night. We'll be back Thursday. No live show tomorrow night. No show tomorrow. We'll be back. You said 2011 would have been James Franklin. That makes sense then. Now we still on this thing. Marcus, the people want to know.
Man,
they want to know, Marcus. You want to get it out real quick before we leave because ain't no show tomorrow. You won't be back till Friday. So they want to know. They want to know, Marcus. They want to know.
What do people want to know, man? Y'all can add me.
They want to know, Marcus. All right, we're gonna go.
If people want to know, they can add me, bro. Right now, y'all got.
Marcus said, y'all want to know, ask him. He said,
we at 104. Y'all got to 106 to get any question that you want to know out.
Let me say 106, man. That's a minute. Come on, bro. Like, what you doing? All right, here we go. Jay Flower said, Marcus, what position?
I played defensive end. I played tight end. I played outside linebacker.
All right. Huggy Beard said Pee Wee went to Vanderbilt. That sounds like the start of a whack 90s rap. No, man. Pee Wee. No, Pee Wee was his nickname, man. He was his nickname. That's what it was. Pee Wee was his nickname. That's what it was. So I guess, if y'all want to know why, why Marcus is in his feelings.
I ain't in my feelings,
before we wrap it up, if not,
I ain't in my feelings. Kendall just know it's something on to what he said.
It's hilarious.
I just asked the question. I asked, was that the problem?
Man, hey, you know that what the problem was?
I don't know.
Hey, bro, hilarious.
That was the biggest issue.
Hilarious, man. All right, man. Let's get up out of here, man. We appreciate y'all as always, man. Make sure y'all follow. Make sure y'all go follow the Avengers of YouTube, Sharpshooters Podcast, man. 3 subs away from in 800 over there, man. Make sure y'all go follow our guy, our brother, our boy, B Sharp over at the Sharpshooters Podcast, man. Make sure y'all go follow Dylan. Excuse me, Dustin and Blake over at the Uptempo Podcast as well. Go follow DC Wolf over at Auburn Addicts TV, man. And make sure y'all follow Tight Sports, Alabama Football Megacast. And follow Tez over at It's SE Season as well. And then, of course, man, make sure y'all go follow Bubba and the Old Man over at Bubba and the Old Man on YouTube as well, man. Make sure y'all follow them, man. Before we get up out of here, man, as always, follow us on Facebook at the Water Cooler Talk Podcast, man. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at the Water Cooler Talk, man. On Twitter, follow us on Twitter at CoolersPod23. And of course, subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell button here on YouTube so you know when we post more videos and go live. We had some comments come in. I don't know if this is about. Nah, they didn't say a great show. I was about to say. I thought it was coming, bro. I thought it was coming, bro. I thought they wanted to know.
Why
man.
you being messy, bro?
I thought they wanted to know. They wanted to know. I just had to check it out real quick for it is. Said, man, we still waiting on Ted. Yo, man, Ted's coming. Ted's coming with the content, bro. Trust me, it's coming. It's gonna be fire too when it comes. Trust me, bro. Ted's coming with the content. His content is gonna be dope when y'all see it, bro. But until then, man, like I said, no show tomorrow night. We'll be back Thursday. And until Thursday night, man, y'all have a good one. As always, y'all have a good one. Better yet, y'all have a great one. Y'all be blessed, man. Make sure y'all get the man upstairs above his because he deserves it all. He deserves all the praise and all the glory. And make sure y'all pray for Marcus that he gets over that as well.
I've been over that.
Until Thursday, we'll be back around the water cooler on Thursday. As always, it is one love. Ladies and gentlemen, hold up. We had a comment come through. I just wanted to make sure, bro. It is what it is. Until then, it's one love, ladies and gentlemen. We out this mug. We holla. All right,
boys and girls of all ages, you're tuned into the Water Cooler Talk Podcast, the biggest podcast in the world. Yeah.
Thanks for checking out this episode of Water Cooler Talks with your hosts, Nick Frazier and Marcus Fitzpatrick. Make sure you like and subscribe on your favorite podcast platform so that you never miss an episode.